Pledge of Allegiance, let's remember our troops abroad who are fighting and dying for the freedoms we enjoy today. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
How many of you are Americans who understand we must win this war?
There's one thing about occupying another people's country. You can't lose it and you can't win it. You can only end it.
Win the war! Win the war! Win the war! Win the war!
I thought on May 1st, 2003, George Bush landed on the deck of the USS Abraham Lincoln and said the war was over. He said the war was over, so why are we still there? Because it's not a war, it's an illegal occupation, that's why.
Win the war! 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 Win the war!
I see another sign that says Osama bin Laden says thank you. Is that to George Bush? Because Osama bin Laden was responsible for 9/11 and we still haven't caught him. You know why? Because Osama bin Laden and George Bush are partners in crime.
Al-Qaeda hated Saddam. They hated Saddam. They were so happy we got rid of Saddam.
That's where the Al-Qaeda comes from. Saudi Arabia.
And like David said, you can never win an occupation. If any of you know anything about history, it's never been done. Never once has it been done. It wasn't done in Vietnam and it won't be done in Iraq. We need to bring our troops home now.
They should move out. Sir, you're not in that position to make that decision. I'm asking you to move these people out.
Everyone has the right here. Everyone's going to be allowed.
He doesn't have a right. He doesn't have a limit.
Within the right.
I bet he doesn't have a permit. I bet he doesn't. Have you asked him if he has a permit? Well, somebody should be asking him. Is there somebody from your police department who can come down and ask him? Because I'm sure if somebody walks in here with a loud bullhorn, they would be accosted by police and asked to leave if they didn't have a permit. So where is this guy's permit? It's time for enforcement. It's time to keep the peace here. Please get these guys out of here.
I must say a disgusting USA! USA!
Hey, my sign. Hey, that's my sign. Hey, don't call my wife. Don't call my wife that name.
Let's go back here.
Hey, you do not cuss at my wife. You do not cuss at my wife.
When do we want it? When do we want it?
You understand, sir? This gentleman has cussed out my wife, and I have not struck him.
We need a government that will use our children wisely. That if we want our children to join the military, we won't use them in bullshit wars of occupation anymore. This war is nothing but bullshit. And George Bush and Dick Cheney, not only do they need to be impeached, they need to be removed from office, but they need to go to The Hague and be imprisoned for war crimes.
for Congress. Cindy for Congress. Cindy for Congress.
Cindy for Congress. Cindy for Congress.
Somebody says win the war, and somebody says stop the war. Somebody says impeach. Somebody says keep him in office. I didn't see that. What I see out here was God's truth. And I see us all gathering around trying to figure this thing out. Because none of us want to see any of us die.
May God bless us with anger at injustice, oppression, exploitation of people, so that we may work for justice, freedom, and peace. May God bless us with tears to shed for those who suffer from pain and war, so that we may reach out our hand to comfort them. And may God bless us with enough foolishness. May God bless us with enough foolishness to believe that we can make a difference in this world, so that we can do what others claim we cannot do.